Well, that was stupid.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
There was a report. It's on Reddit. I actually got it pulled up right here. I'll read it in a bit. But remember that All-Star package that they use? It's like a restrictor plate, basically. Kind of. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know the technicality of it, but it does something to the engines that makes everything more even, basically. And they might use that the whole season next year. The original thing was we're testing the All-Star race, see how people like it. We might use it a few races next year, but they're thinking about that or bust, or that or the current package. So, yeah, that's stupid. I'm sorry, but here's the thing. On the latest Door Bumper Clear podcast, Brett Griffin says that there was a lot of talk in the garage this past weekend that owners have stood up to NASCAR and said they want either one package, the current package, or the other, the All-Star package, next year, and then the plate package. Well, NASCAR has gone with the All-Star package, and it seems that they will use it at all tracks next season instead of only doing 14. Brett also said for certain tracks they will adjust the aero ducts and engine for the best racing, but the big spoiler will be there and the overall basis of the package will be retained. I am so mad. Yeah, me too. Look, I could understand throwing it in a few races a year, like maybe one of the Michigan races or something, one of the Poconos, but the whole season, that's a little much. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty solid, like close racing and stuff, but you don't. It's not as much as talent, I guess. I don't know, but you're not going to see finishes like Chicago or finishes like New Hampshire or things like the first Bristol race where there was a bump and a run. You're not going to see that because, well, can't really do that. I don't know how it would work at Bristol and Martinsville, the short tracks, considering they already go pretty slow. I don't know how they would even them out. I don't know how that would work. They said here adjust the aero ducts and engine. I don't know what that means, but they don't need to screw up the whole package. They don't need to trash the old one and do this one. The racing recently has been pretty good, if you ask me. I mean, you had the Chicagoland finish, you had the New Hampshire finish, you had Bristol. The Bristol night race was incredible. There was passing, there were new leaders, there was everything happening. What else? You even had Las Vegas. That was a pretty chaotic race. I mean, everyone's beating and banging against each other. They're wrecking. They're passing each other. Brad Keselowski won his third straight race. Indy was even a pretty solid race, and it's usually not. But that was just due to fuel strategy and all that stuff. But racing's been solid recently. And I think it's because all the pissed off fans, all the haters out there, if that's one of you, I'm sorry. But I think those people are a little bit vocal. I think everyone's vocal about what they want to see. Don't get me wrong, like if there's something I want to see, I'll say it. But I think there's the people who are a little over vocal, who are like, we want this package, we want it now. Like screaming at NASCAR officials or something, or making their own little club of we want the All-Star package. But honestly, I don't think it's the answer. I mean, seriously. Just look at some of these races this year. Las Vegas, this one. You got Bristol. You got New Hampshire was a pretty good finish. Chicago was a pretty good finish. So it's not been terrible. So you also have to look at that. But I do understand some tracks where it's just like, it's kind of boring and it's just single file the whole time, like some Pocono races and Michigan races. So I can understand maybe a few select races that you choose to do this package at. But for every single race except for 4, that seems a little absurd and a little bit too much. So I'm praying that this is fake news, just praying that this is fake news. and that this is not real and that this will not happen. I understand if you select races like maybe a Pocono, a Michigan, a couple mile and a halves in the year, but please do not do this for every race. It might just ruin it. I mean, seriously, please don't do this, man. Yeah. So I just thought I'd share my thoughts on that with you guys. The rumors going around. It's the hot topic right now. We got the Roval this weekend. I'll preview that. I don't even know how I'm going to preview it. I'm just going to wing it, probably. I mean, never been there, so it's going to be chaos. But, man, what else? Thank you for watching, obviously. Video. Subscribe by clicking on my face. And, yeah. Videos later this week coming out, too. So be ready. I don't know what they're going to be on, but be ready. Thank you for watching.